Okay, I'm recording. So today is April 10th, and we are going to be talking about visualizing our success, setting goals, and then reverse engineering those goals so that we can get to get to our goals. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see that well? Okay, so I'm like really excited that I made this really pretty PowerPoint using Canva. All the teachers should be proud of me. So, okay, so vision and reverse engineering our goals. I'm just going to start off by saying, first, we have to think about, are you just kind of interested in your goals, or are you committed in your goals? We're going to talk about the difference between the two. So when you are just interested, you will do the work when it feels good and when it feels convenient for you. But when you are committed to your goals, you're going to show up every single day, no matter what. And keep in mind that consistency will trump greatness every day of the week. So when I'm talking about, showing up and working towards our goals, I'm talking about the vital behaviors, which we should all know what those are by now. But I kind of wanted to start this call by painting a picture for you guys, because I think a lot of us come into this business and have no idea what is actually possible financially in this business, and we just kind of join because it sounds fun. We like health and fitness, and a little bit of a supplemental income sounds cool, and we don't. And we've seen people become really successful, but we don't tangibly quite understand what that means. And so yes, there are simple ways of making money in this business as far as retail commissions and team cycle bonuses, but I'm going to take it a step further, because the first time I saw these numbers, I was like, what the heck? That's amazing. That's super motivating. So I'm going to talk to you guys really quickly about what star, diamond, quarterly bonuses are. So there are coaches in the business. My coach is actually a 5-star diamond right now. She's been coaching for a little over 2 years, and she is super close to going 10-star. She's got a lot of coaches on her team who are getting close to that diamond rank, and she could quickly hit, I think she's going to be at 10-star by Summit, quite honestly. So when you hit these ranks, so we come in as a coach. As soon as we sign 2 coaches underneath us, we become an emerald coach. And then as soon as we have 8 coaches on our team and 2 of those 8 people hit emerald, we become a diamond. So I right now am a diamond coach. And as soon as I have 2 other diamonds on my team, I become a 2-star diamond coach. So this top pink square at the top says 2-star diamond. And as soon as you start hitting these star diamond ranks, you earn and are eligible for these quarterly bonuses. So on top of our retail commissions, on top of our team cycle bonuses, you earn a bonus 4 times a year. So if you are a 2-star diamond, these numbers specifically are from last fall, and every quarter they can vary a little bit, but usually they're in the realm of these specific numbers for each category. So as a 2-star diamond coach, you can be making around $800 extra 4 times a year. So not just once a year, but 4 times a year. It's a quarterly bonus. As a 5-star diamond coach, you're making close to $3,000 4 times a year as a bonus, and so forth. So these numbers are huge. And even if you if you think about like the 15-star diamond coach, so like Nikki Whiting is our kind of grandma coach from Beatnik. She is a 15-star diamond coach, and she's not just making, think about the retail commissions she's making and the team cycle bonuses she's making. On top of all of that, she's getting $42,000 as a bonus 4 times a year. That is insane and crazy, but doable. So on top of that, it doesn't stop there. So when you are a 5-star, this is a cumulative amount. So when you're a 5-star, not only are you getting that $2,900 bonus, but you also get the 2-star bonus together. So as a 5-star diamond, you're actually making $3,788 4 times a year. So it's cumulative. So the 10-star, you get the 10-star bonus, the 5-star bonus, and the 2-star bonus cumulative to this 19 grand. I'm just trying to paint you guys a picture of how lucrative this business actually is, and what every single one of us are capable of achieving when we show up and do the vital behaviors every day and never quit. Because consistency in this business is what's going to take you to building a stronger, larger team of your own, and eventually rank advancing to 2-star, 5-star, and above, and so forth. So I'm just trying to paint you guys a picture of what you are capable of achieving in this business. So right now you're probably like, okay, cool, goal setting, vision, like, I don't really know what my goals are. Like, maybe my goals are just like to hit emerald right now or to hit diamond right now. And so the first part of this exercise I want you guys to think through is I recently just kind of got this Rise Up Planner. It's Dream Plan Hustle Win. It's by Moira Kusaba. I got it off Amazon. It's actually rather thick. But it walks you through this whole like vision exercise of setting goals, and then what I'm about to walk you through with reverse engineering your goals. And so what they talk about as far as what my vision is to start by asking yourself this magic question. If you had all the money and time in the world, what would your life look like in just 2 to 3 years? Think about what you want your life to look like 2 years from now, 3 years from now, because there are so many hardworking coaches in this business who have made themselves a full-time income within 2 years of being a Beachbody coach by consistently doing the vital behaviors every single day for 2 years. So what is a full-time income? Well, technically, if you want to be making a full-time income, what does that look like? That I would say you would need to be making $1,000 a week paycheck. So essentially that would be 52 grand a year as a salary, right? So that is so doable, and a lot of coaches have done that and achieved that in a 2-year span by being consistent with the vital behaviors. And a lot of coaches have actually achieved that faster than 2 years. So know that it's possible. So visualize 2 years from now. What do you want your life to look like? Do you want to be like, do you love your job right now? Do you not enjoy your job right now? Or maybe you want to be having kids by then. Maybe you have kids now. Maybe, for me, myself, part of my vision looks like 2 years from now, I am a stay-at-home mom. I am working 4 to maybe 4 hours a day, 4 to 5 hours a day. I'm kind of doing that right now. We call ourselves a full-time coach because I don't have another job right now, but I'm technically still working part-time hours because that's really all you need to be successful in this business is a couple hours a day if you are super focused. So I'm a stay-at-home. My vision is I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm working 4 to 5 hours a day. I am a 15-star diamond coach. I am making 6 figures. I am earning those quarterly bonuses. This is all part of my vision. And I know that I'm talking a lot about money right now, and some people are like, oh, well, you're just in it for the money. And I want you guys to kind of look at it as from a different angle. Any other person in the United States right now has a job, and they go to that job because the job gives them a paycheck. And that paycheck puts food on their table. It puts a roof over their head. It puts their kids in school. It puts clothes on their kids' back. It pays off college debt. It saves money for your next car. It saves money for your next vacation. Even if people, like, regardless, I'm talking about non-Beachbody coaches right now, just anyone with a job right now, whether it's a rewarding job or whether they hate their job, they go to their job because it gives them a paycheck. And that paycheck will give them the freedom to provide for themselves and provide for their family. So we need to have a vision that is going to make us excited and make us want to wake up every day with that vision in our head of what our lives could potentially be 2 years from now. And let that drive us to wake up in the morning and do the vital behaviors when we don't feel like doing the vital behaviors. People go to work not because they want to go to work all the time, but they go to work so that they can feed their families and get that paycheck, right? So vision is all about thinking about where I want to be 2 years from now, 2 to 3 years from now. What does your job look like? What's your income look like? What kind of home are you living in? Part of my vision is technically a year from now, we're going to be purchasing our first home because Devin will be done with medical school. We'll be on to residency. And I want that first home because we're going to be there for 5 years for residency. I want that home to have 3 to 4 bedrooms. I want that home to have a 1 to 2 car garage. I've never had a garage before in my life, so that is a goal of mine. I'm going to have a garage. I'm going to have a backyard, and that is part of my vision. Like body, physical health. Are you having babies? Are you confident and strong and in your own skin? What are you doing in your free time? Maybe you're somebody who really likes to get their nails done, but that's a luxury. And so you're like, I want to be able to easily afford getting my nails done once a month. And another part of my vision is I think about Christmas time. I think about every time Christmas comes around and all my family's birthdays come around and we have to budget for gifts. And I want to be someone who can freely give and generously get Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and coach gifts on my team. When you guys rank advanced to Emerald and Diamond, I want to be able to give you guys gifts without hesitating and looking at my budget twice. I want to be able to host Super Bowl parties and go buy nice food to serve my friends without like having to go to Aldi and buy the cheapest snacks to serve my friends. I want to be able to be hospitable and generous with, gifts and my time and whatever. So think about those things. Think about what you could potentially do, what this business could potentially bring you financial freedom to bless your family, to bless others 2 to 3 years from now. Think about that and jot down maybe a couple bullet points of things that come to mind. Your job, your finances, your house, whatever. Okay. So the next thing I want you guys to kind of jot down is these 4 squares, or one long rectangle, and break it up into 4 squares. We're going to look at goal setting and where you want to be. Where you want to be a year from now. So we are going to, this is how we reverse engineer our goals. So I'm giving you an example of where I want to be a year from now. Right now, I'm a diamond coach. I'm on the verge of going 2-star, potentially 3-star. We'll see. But right now, I'm currently just a diamond coach. A year from now, I want to be a 10-star diamond elite coach. So a year from now, so everyone needs to have their 4 squares. And in this last square, we have 1 year, which is technically April 2020. So I wrote down my goal. Okay, so what's your goal? And I want you to think big. Every single person on this call right now is capable of being at least a 5-star diamond a year from now. So that should be your minimum goal as far as coaching right now. If you were on this call right now, I'm telling you, you could be a 5-star diamond at least a year from now. So maybe that's what you write down. Just giving you an example. Okay, now we're going to reverse engineer this. So to reverse engineer your goals, you take that big, scary goal and you chop it in half. So in this second square is not a year from now, but 6 months from now. 6 months from now is October 2019. If I want to be halfway to my goal next year, if I want to be halfway to my goal in 6 months, that means I have to be hitting 5-star diamond by October of this year. Okay? Does that make sense? Everyone tracking with me? Okay. Now we're going to chop that in half again and look at the 3-month box. So that very first square is 3 months from now. So we're taking that 6-month goal and we're chopping it in half again. So 3 months from now, if I want to be a 5-star diamond, my goal is to be a 3-star by July. So July 2019. So let's think about, let's say you, for that 1-year goal that maybe some of you wrote down, if you have 5-star diamond in your 1-year square, then you should maybe have 2 or 3-star. I would say maybe 2-star in that 6-month spot. And then for this 3-month spot, I would put diamond to 1-star diamond. So doable for everyone on this call. Honestly, it's totally doable for anyone on this call to go diamond in 60 days or less. I have seen people do it faster than 60 days. I've seen people go diamond in 6 weeks. So you just have to be willing to grind, and we'll get there, and we'll break it down. But I just want to paint you guys a picture and chop up these goals so that big, scary goals, we can chop them up into more maintainable goals to get you there. Okay? So this is my reverse engineering for the next year. These are my goals. I'm showing them to you. Okay? And just briefly, I'm going to touch on what this means right here, the new CBC. As soon as you go 2-star diamond, as soon as you have 2 coaches on your team that are both diamonds, Beachbody allows you to open up a second account. You get to duplicate yourself as another account, another Sierra Leland, and I get to take that account and I get to place it underneath my own team. So what I plan to do actually, so right now I have myself and my husband has an account underneath me and I run his account. What I plan to do is to take my second CBC, Coach Business Center is what that stands for, Coach Business Center. I'm going to open up that second CBC, and I'm actually going to put it underneath my husband's account. And this is another call for another day. But basically, that second account is going to go under me. And I can start putting all my new coaches from there on out under that second CBC and make that second CBC go diamond. So I can be a diamond on my own team, if that makes sense. And all the while generating more and more volume that I can cycle more and more and more. Again, that's another topic for another day, but that's what CBC stands for. So those are my goals. That's how I reverse engineered my year. Now what? Let's take this deeper. What do you need to do each month, each week, each day to hit those goals? So this is where we take those big, scary goals and we turn them into smaller daily steps. So we're reverse engineering these even further. So now we're going to write out these 3 squares. We've got a monthly square, a weekly square, and a daily square. And I put a 5 by daily because essentially most of us are working our business 5 days a week. But just to kind of give you an idea. So everybody write those out. This is going to look different for everybody depending on what your goals are. And I could essentially tweak this a little bit. Some of these I kind of guessed on when I was writing these out for myself and what my monthly, weekly, daily goals are, but I'll start with monthly. So if I want to be 5-star diamond by July, 10-star diamond by next year, I'm trying to think about what do I need to do to give myself the momentum and the potential to get there. So I think all of us should have a goal. If we want to be business builders, if we really want to make this coaching business into something that can give us a full-time income and above, I think we need to have really big goals. So I have signed 3 to 5 coaches a month. I have never signed 5 coaches in a month before. Usually they come in waves. I feel like I don't sign any one month, and then the next month I'll sign like 3, and then I won't sign any, and then I'll sign 4. And I'm working on trying to be more consistent in sharing on social media what I do as a coach, sharing on social media what coaching has done for me, sharing publicly about this is what I'm doing with my challenge groups. Look at what my challengers have achieved. Look at the results that I'm getting. Look at the results that my clients are getting. These are the types of things that I share with my challengers. Oh, look, we're doing a coach call. Look, I just made a $200 paycheck and it's going to pay for my groceries. Share every single day, something minimal, at least on your stories. Mention something about coaching every single day on your Instagram stories. Okay, so that's my monthly goal. Sign 3 to 5 coaches a month. I'm gonna be hitting, this is already a non-negotiable for me, is to be hitting Success Club 20, which means signing 10 new clients with a challenge pack every single month, right? Because the challenge pack is worth 2 points. My goal is non-negotiable, has for quite a while, has been SC20 or above. I also made a goal to rank advance one of you guys, one of my personally sponsored coaches, to diamond every single month. That's a big scary goal for me. But I put it on there because I'm trying to push myself. And then I also am trying to make it a goal for all my new coaches to go emerald within their first month of coaching, because everybody knows that's totally doable, especially if you have a significant other and family members, okay? A lot of you guys just rank advanced this last month, and that's awesome. And your prizes are coming in the mail, I promise. So that's my monthly breakdown. My weekly breakdown is, okay, so how many invites am I sending a day or a week, essentially? So I have written down 100 to 200 challenge group invites. Usually I'm hitting 100 right now. I'm trying to up that. I have been lazy and I am trying to get my butt in gear, so I'm pushing myself. I also have a goal to be sending out 20 coach invites, or at least having 20 coach conversations a week. So I say conversations because a lot of the time we invite people and then we need to follow up with them and see, have you put any more thought about coaching? And I follow up with people probably every other month when it comes to coaching, depending on how interested they were and if they're in a sneak peek group and if they're watching the videos, and make sure I'm touching base with those people who had shown interest and I'm keeping those conversations going. And then I touched on this a little bit already. Every single week, I am trying to make an Instagram post once or twice a week about coaching, how coaching's changed my life, what I love about coaching, what coaching has provided for us financially, and like think small. Like even if you're just taking your coach paycheck and it's helping you pay for your gas money, or it's helping you pay for date nights, or it's helping you pay off debt, share that. So many people can relate to that and be like, oh my gosh, I have so much college debt right now. I would love to have a side hustle to help pay for that. Share, 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 all of that. Okay, so breaking this down daily. So Monday through Friday, or if you're working weekends because your weekdays are really busy, I'm essentially breaking this down into, if you were to work your business 5 days out of the week. Power hours, 5 power hours out of the week. I'm shooting for, again, I have not done this consistently, but my goal this past year has been to send out 20 challenge group invites a day. Now I'm trying to up that. And I can tell you and promise you the weeks that this is how I track that. Like, so simple, you guys. These are like my hey girl messages where I'm just kind of like randomly talking to people. These are my invites. These are my follow-ups. These are my coach conversations. This week, I like actually did what I said, what I was going to do. I sent out 20 invites Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then cumulatively Friday. And the next week, I think I sold like 7 challenge packs that weekend because I put in the work. And when you show up and you do the work, stuff happens. when you do the work, stuff happens. And like I'm proving that to myself when I track. Because 2 weeks before that, I was majorly slacking. I was at Success Club 2. It was the 18th of the month, and I was at Success Club 2, and I said, okay, I need to freaking get on the dang horse. And so I busted my butt that week, and then I ended up at Success Club 26 for the month because I showed up and I did what I said what I was going to do. You literally just have to show up and do the vital behaviors, and the business works. You just have to be willing to set aside the time and do it. And so 20 invites a day is what I'm shooting for. I definitely do not hit that every day, but that's what I'm shooting for. 4 coach invites or conversations a day. Again, I mentioned talking about coaching on my stories. And again, we need to be growing our following so that we don't run out of people to talk to. Basically, the vital behaviors. So it's not rocket science. Everyone out there knows that it's the vital behaviors that they did consistently over a long period of time is what got them to where they wanted to be. So I'm done talking and we can ask questions. But life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams and your goals than your comfort zone. And I am like continually preaching this to myself because, like, sure, I'm a quote unquote full-time coach. I'm at home all day and it is so easy to get distracted, and I'm definitely not working all hours of the day. I waste so much more time now that I don't have a full-time job than when I did have a full-time job. Like, there are days when I was so much more productive when I had a full-time job because I had minimal time in the day to move my business forward. So I like busted my butt during those power hours for a year and a half to get to where I am now so that my life is a little bit more chill. I don't have to wake up at 4:30 anymore. I was in your shoes for a year and a half. I had a full-time designer job. I got up at 4:30 every single morning. I got my workout done. I sent out messages. I sent out messages over my lunch break. And then I would come home. I'd make my husband dinner. I'd clean up dinner. And then I would sit down for probably another hour to send out messages, answer messages, and, move my business forward as much as I could in the pockets of my day. And I did that for a year and a half. And if you can do that consistent, and yes, it's a grind, and yes, you're tired, and I sacrificed hours of sleep, and I sacrificed a lot of things, but sacrifice sometimes feels better than regret. Like the next 2 to 3 years are going to pass by whether you like it or not. So would you rather those 2 to 3 years pass by and grind your butt to get to where you want to be 2 to 3 years from now? Or do you just want to kind of go through, life as it is and, just kind of be the same place you are now, which is fine too. Like it's all what you want out of life. So if you want something big out of this, knowing that it's possible, knowing that's going to take some sacrifice, knowing that's going to take those consistent daily vital behaviors, like it's going to be so freaking worth it when you look back and be like, dang, I freaking did this. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to take a breath. I'm going to look at the chat box. Okay, you guys can unmute yourself. Is there anything you guys want to add? Any questions that you guys have? Hit me. What were some of the goals that you guys wrote down? If you guys want to share. Anybody?
My 1 year out is 5-star diamond.
Awesome. So if you chopped that in half, what was your goal for October, 6 months from now?
3-star.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So doable. And super exciting.
And I want to give a shout out to Katie because as of like an hour ago, she hit Emerald.
Yeah.
So you go, girl.
Thank you. Finally.
It's so exciting.
Which is super exciting. Awesome job. Which also makes, you guys, this is a team effort, which also makes Kate, if you can get some active, how are you doing on that? Have you followed up with those girls to get them active?
Yeah, I need one person to go active and then I'll be diamond.
So Kate is on the brink of going diamond.
Prayers up. I have like 3 hours, but it's not this Thursday, next Thursday for sure.
Right. That's super exciting. Team effort, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And then will you jump up, Sierra, to 2-star or 3-star? Or?
That will make me, if Kate goes diamond, she'll be my first diamond. So I'll be 1-star.
Okay. I'm trying to figure it out how it all works, jumping from emerald to 1-star, and I think I got it, but
you'll go from emerald to diamond. And then once you start getting coaches on your team who are also hitting diamond, those are the stars.
Okay.
So technically, my husband's account, Taylor, you're actually on my husband's account.
Yeah.
He is like this close to going diamond also. So the bummer is Kate and Devin are on my same leg, which means even if they are both diamonds, sure, I have 2-star diamonds, but because they're on the same leg, I don't get like the title or the bonuses unless they're on opposite legs. Oh. So it's like, oh.
So Sierra, if you got one on your other leg, then would you go from like 1 to 3? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get to emerald.
Get to emerald. Yes, that's the first step.
I'm gonna sign my husband up this month.
Do it.
Husband. It's a weird word now.
Yeah. For you guys who don't know, Taylor just got married.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to share what their goals were a year from now?
Mine's the same. I'm gonna hit 5-star diamonds.
Yes, yes, yes. And just know that it's even capable to even shoot higher. The higher you shoot, the better. But yeah.
This is pretty scary as it is.
Awesome. Okay, well, was this beneficial? I feel like the first time I saw those quarterly bonuses, I was like, holy freaking crap. Like, once you, like, understand and, like, have people in your upline who are actually hitting that, just makes it feel more tangible for you. Like, my upline coach, Julie Kemp, she's this close. She's months away from hitting 10-star. And she started coaching, like, 6 months before I did. So I try and, like, gauge myself off of her. I'm like, well, if she can do it, then I can do it. So just know that we are here. We are one team, and we're here to encourage each other. And I hope these calls are beneficial for you guys. It was super fun to have you all on. Let's try and take a picture before we run out of time. I'm going to take a boomerang if everyone wants to say cheese. And then I'll tag you all. Okay, on 3, everybody wave. 1, 2, 3. Yay. All right, I appreciate you guys being on. It means a lot. Go start working towards those goals, and we will make those dreams a reality. All right, bye, guys.